Well, here we are again. The weather's been quite mild recently, until today. We took a little bit of a dive back into winter. We get a little blast of snow run through last night, and there's still the odd little flurry today. And so I thought I would just come out and try a new little park and see how things are out here. See if I can find any interesting subjects. I've been through here in the summertime, and there's some nice little bits, but we'll see what the winter vista shows us today. So hopefully we've got the DJI out here today, so I got a little bit of a vlogging edge here, so we'll walk along the path and talk a bit later on. Okay, let's see how things go. Here we are, heading down the path here. Oops, trying to get my glove on here at the same time. Oh, there we go. That's better. Right, so up straight away, there's a tree here. It's got some potential, probably in the summertime. I like the way this looked. In fact, there's two of them there. Yeah. So we're gonna just ignore that just now. It's not really the wintry subject that I'm kind of looking for just now. As you can see, there is a little bit of a play park down here. The chances are that some people have been walking in the snow that I'm kind of hoping is barren and bare, untouched, pristine. Here's a nice little scene just over here. And it's got some potential in there too. Oh, there's a nice twisty tree there, right in the centre. Nice twisted trunk on it, with snow stuck on the side. That could be interesting. This little group of trees here, that's got some potential there too, and we've got the sky there with some little breaks in it. Yeah, there's a couple of little subjects that are kind of showing themselves today. Nothing much else here just now. A little bit of an open area. There's some possible there. Those trees. Oh, there's one falling down on the far side there. That's quite nice. There might be something in that. I don't know if the camera's picking it up or not, but there is some snow just breezing through right now, just falling. These trees are a little bit burnt. I don't know if that's frost damage or were they struck by lightning in the summer months. We do have an awful lot of lightning strikes here in central Alberta. We get some really, really nice winter storms, summer storms roll through. Yeah, that's it's maybe got something there. Yeah, look at that on the way back. And this is what I would do, is I'd walk through a scene and see if there's anything that catches the eye. I can always come back to it, but if it has to be photographed there and then, I can do that. As you can see, there's the play park for the kiddies. Nobody's out just now. I think they're all done for the day, or maybe going to come out later, I don't know. There's another nice little cluster of trees here. Look, the snow in the base there. Yeah, there's one or two chances here, that's for sure. And here's a little bridge coming up that might lead to somewhere. Use that as some foreground. I did take a picture of that one time before, and facing my back, which is facing uphill just now. I'll turn the camera around once I get across this little bridge of sorts. Yeah, it's always, oh, dog in somebody's garden there. So we just turn around here now. There you go. You've got the bridge there, or the bridge rails, and then you've got the path that winds its way up there. An evening shot might work here with these lights illuminated. That might be quite nice. There's another nice twisty tree right there. Unfortunately, a very messy background with the play park. An awful lot of colour. I would like to make that an evening shot as well and throw the background into darkness. Do some light painting. And here we go. So coming down here a little way, we should be at the pond. Oh, look at these branches on this tree. The way the snow is just hanging on these branches. Isn't that nice? A little bit of bits of green poking up through. That's so cool. It's a nice effect, huh? See, you just come out and you think maybe there'll be something, and then when you start looking, you do find things. And like I said, I'm just going to walk right the way around this and check out some possible sites and compositions. This is an area for the summer months. This is all bulrushes in here, and there's obviously some water, so there might be some frogs and things to find in there, but also birds in the summer months, like our red-winged blackbird. Now this is quite nice, isn't it? Again, we've got one of the town pergolas there, situated on the bank, and this rather white expansive area in front of it is water, which is obviously ice just now, and on top of that snow. But it's quite a sizable pond, and again there could be muskrats in there in the summer months swimming around, which might be attractive. But there's yeah, a nice little pergola there. You could use that as a centerpiece. This time of the year you can do something that you can't do during the summer months, and that is you can actually stand in the middle of the pond and take a shot towards the pergola, because it's frozen in the summer months. Obviously, unless you've got a boat, you can't do that, and even then with the boat it would be moving about. So you do get the different kinds of compositions, which are nice to look for. Yeah, and again, the bulrushes are over here. Yeah, I like this little tree here. There's lovely golden branches on it and twigs. Yeah. So I'll come around here, and there's a slightly different view. We come up here now to the top of this little hill. There's a bench here, obviously to take a seat on and enjoy the view. And this is the view you get in the summer months, or at least when it's warmer, which is quite nice. That's a nice little view, and you could sit here and watch the world gently drift by as people push buggies and play with their children going along the path and things. And yeah, it's a nice way to spend your afternoon. It's another nice tree, and we've got some snow in the bark there, look, showing textures. This is, I look at this and I see not a colour picture, I see a black and white image. This is all textures, light and dark, patterns of the bark itself that draw me into it. And anybody who follows me on Instagram will know that I'm a great lover of the black and white. I don't think I do a particularly great job a lot of the time with my black and white stuff. I feel myself lacking somewhat in some of the images, but I do try, and that's what this is all about, getting out there and trying. So here we go. We'll take a little walk along to the pergola here once we get around this corner, and it's pretty much just a loop round the pond here, and then back up the path. Maybe I don't want to actually walk along there, because there's the pristine snow right in front of me, and it's all lit from behind me. So I think maybe that might be a shot I want to take. Not so sure about the sign, danger thin ice. But there you go. And again, here's another tree with the, look at this. It's tiny little green needles poking through the white. In colour they might look okay, but I think in black and white they might actually stand out quite good. Here's another good thing in the winter time to find is, you see that out there, that's grasses from last year, and they're all dried out, and they've a lovely brown hue about them, or tan. And then when the sun gets down low in the winter time, it side lights it with its golden glow, and it really pops. And if you can find a nice bunch of it like this, it can be quite a nice picture just on its own. So, you know, you come to a place here and you take a little walk around and you view certain things, and you look at things differently when you've got a camera, and it's really, really nice, some of the things you find. But at the end of the day, it's just nice to be out. I don't know if you can quite see it in the background there. That's our sawmill. Yeah, it's not making a lot of noise today, so that's quite nice. It keeps it nice and peaceful. There's very little of a breeze today. That tree on the right in the centre there now, there's actually a big crow's nest right in the middle of it. So maybe in the springtime, which should be any day now really, crows will start nesting in there, and that'll be another nice thing to look for. Here's another little set of rails, you could call bridge rails, but it's actually a culvert to drain this pond if it overflows, and it drains off to the left here. Here's another couple of these lovely trees with these bark that just swirls around. I think they call them balsams. I did try and look them up one time. At night with side lighting, they really do pop, and fantastic twists and patterns. There we go. Oh, look at this gnarly looking thing. Yeah, not a very tall trunk because the crown splits out of it, but it does definitely just swirl. And these are the things that kind of you see and they excite you and draw you in, and then you aim your camera at them and you try your best to capture what you see. And that's all there is really to photography, is trying to capture what you see and what you feel at that moment. In this view here, we've got an awful lot of stuff. You've got the pergola onto the right there, you've got the annoying floodlights right next to it, you've got the expanse of the snow in front of you, you've got that tree there, silver thing looking. You've got an awful lot of stuff going on here, and it wouldn't be that necessarily a great shot, but if you were to zoom in on the pergola, that actually might turn into a nice shot. So when you're looking at a vista like this, look for something in it that draws your eye to it, and either center that in the frame or make it the main focus of the frame, or just zoom right into it completely. The thing that interests you in the picture is what you should photograph, or it should feature prominently in the photograph. When you talk about a photograph that's got feeling, then you'd be down here when it's snowing really heavily, or raining, or better still, foggy, and the fog looks just gorgeous and can isolate a tree or a subject matter, and those are the things you're looking for. So there we go. That's us now down to the bottom of the pond, and again, this view is not too bad. We've got a couple of trees that frame it, so there we go. So at this point I think I will get the camera out and I will look for some subjects and try some framings, and hopefully right after I finish waffling away here you will have a little gallery of pictures to look at. So thank you very much as always for watching this video. Let me just get onto the path here, and if I just flip that back round to me, and this is Simon Stevens. Follow me on Instagram, Simon Stevens Pics, if you're interested in seeing some more of my images from my daily life and my daily jaunts in and around central Alberta. And thanks for watching from a little bit of a snowy Alberta. Goodbye.